A lot of you know that I facilitate a program here, but we don't have enough families doing it. We need more families to do this amazing program. Brent's mother, Brent's family, Brent's workers were all talking about where Brent should live, and so my home was available at the time, and I said, sure, Brent can come and live with me, but you better ask Brent.
That's pretty funny.
There's a process. You do coffee with the support worker, and then you try and have a coffee without. Then you invite them into the home for a coffee, and then one night, 2 night, weekend, week. And then at the end of that process, you can say yes or no. And they can say yes or no. Because at that time, we know. He was really isolated and not wanting to go out or come out of his room, or, when he was first there. Just encouragement. I think the change is it's his humor. Like, I never knew he was so humorous until he started living with me. And he'll snap back with something that just blows me away. Yeah.
What is it you're thinking about?
I am not telling you.
What's that?
Anything. I just think being out in the community is great. Nobody wants to be isolated, and we all want to be valued. It's all about value. We want to be valued. We don't want to be invisible. It's great for the individuals or the home sharers because it just it gives them more independence. They love the fact that they can come and go as they please, that they have that true independence. I think you do quite well on your bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Step on the pedals, and you can pedal to whatever place or city you want. I ride around.
I've always had interest in working with people with special needs. So when Lucas came into the family, it was a perfect time. It was a little bit of an emergency. So we had the one visit, and then he moved in. So that was, he was pretty nervous. You could tell he had a lot of anxiety over it. It was a big transition, but it's been a natural progression.
Through all of those difficulties, that we knew that he was in a good home, and that we could provide a peaceful place for him to live. And just seeing him, I don't know, just calm down. I don't know, just the longer that he was living with us, the more his issues were worked out. It's difficult sometimes, for sure. He finds it difficult with me sometimes, but that's just family. Just knowing that, at the end of the day, you're doing a good thing. Now, I hardly remember what it's like for him not to live here. Hear him hollering about something.
Just how much of a change there's been in his life, and knowing that we were a part of that is so fulfilling, because it's just having that opportunity to help mold somebody's future.
Well, today is Lucas's graduation, and he's been counting down. He's so excited. He actually received the Citizenship Award. When he first started school, he was a bit of the trouble kid. So, once he matured and grew up and grew into himself, then he became the role of the person telling the trouble kids to calm down. And when new kids come in, he introduces them.
He's become such a caring and just a generous young man, and seeing the improvements that he's made since he's come to live with us, we're blessed to be able to say that we've had an impact on his life too.
I love you, Bubba.
Love you too, Lucas.
Hey, cut.
When Karen came, it was totally different than what I think we expected, but when she came for her visit, it felt so right that we decided to give it a shot. And I think after a couple of weeks, we just felt it was coming together, and it's only gotten better. A lot of the stuff we do is out walking. It's more of the exercise thing. Leanne and Karen do things like yesterday. They went out and got their hair done together, and
Shopping at
Yeah. Person.
go get purses and stuff.
We carry on and laugh and sing, don't we?
Yeah.
And Leanne's always gardening, so we're trying to get Karen into gardening, but Karen doesn't like to get her hands dirty. She doesn't want soil and stuff on her hands, right, Karen?
Right there.
She just loves it here. We love her here, and she's part of our family, so, right?
Right there.
Now Karen and I joke with Dave, and we do silly things to make him like looks over his back like, what are you two doing? Guess because we're both happy people, it's made her more happy. She's become a social butterfly. She's talking more clarity with her speech. It's little things like that she becomes connected with her neighborhood or people that she never knew before. And you could see the happiness come out in her.
She started to call things that are ours, hers, like her home.
It's going to be long term because it's like she melts both our hearts, for one. She's comfortable, she likes it here, she likes us. So it was amazing transformation to see.
She's come in, and I wouldn't want her to leave. It's really made us feel whole. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when sky...
It changes your life so much.
We learn who we are by the people that surround us in a family setting.
If I'm doing something that's making her be this much better, then I honestly believe that it's making me this much better.
I don't have any children, and I'm doing this, and it's just been a wonderful experience.
Just have to have a spare bedroom and a place in your heart.
You wouldn't want to think of it as just a border. Somebody's life is better for having spent time with us.
Inviting somebody into your family. It's a heart ministry or a heart project or a heart program or a heart family, whatever you want to call it. It's heart first, home second.
It has been an amazing journey so far. Something that we plan on doing a long time.
Innocent, innocent,